Nightmare time.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
The owl is here in New Game Plus, I promise. Luckily, I have the underwear turned on. Terms of service, terms of service.
Can you hear me?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Already gone.
I forgot how slow he is. FBI Agent Bod. Or, been submerged in water for 13 years Bod. Yep. So this is the final draft. It's supposed to have different something. I don't know, I didn't look it up. I avoided spoilers. Now I can sprint. Yay. Each needed a break to rebuild his cardio meter. Going up on the campsite. I mean murder site. I'll fight you, I'll take you on. You can't beat me. Ow.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
They have deer hoods. This game does have a pretty sick intro. Like that's how we start. Get things off on the right foot. Nice. Good timing.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh
Hey,
my
Tam.
God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
This is the beginning of the final draft, which is the New Game Plus mode.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Big sip.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's
I think so.
leaving us a message.
We should have everything.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yep, it's a map.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can...
Hey, over here. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thornton and Mulligan, they're great. Wait for it.
Gone. Fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. Goddamn city folk.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Hey Finn, how's it going?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Just on a break? Nice.
Real...
Thank you for breaking with me. Hey, Bater, what the... Good morning.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Mac and cheese. Yes. This is
Not a
what
bad
good
place
pussy
to get
sounds
murdered.
like.
Getting back to nature.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. It's the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
I would, Fancy. I would. We're almost to the crime scene.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, you're not having it.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
To the body mobile. No, 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 no.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO
Hey, Leon.
cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys
I'm doing pretty well.
home?
Had a good gym situation,
Let's just see this body,
and then some food.
shall we?
And now I am playing games. And looking at dead bodies.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the
So
body.
there's your problem. That is supposed to be in there.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
It's possibly how he died, but I can't be sure.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Doing a little Pepe Sylvia impression here.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
No questions.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Blood
The
outside
victim
the
died
body.
here. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Hanging out.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here.
Alma beer?
Waiting.
Yeah, it's Alma beer. Okay. Back to this. The killers. The victim. Nope, the killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
These are for later.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
He's so victim.
Robert Nightingale.
He's
ex-FBI,
dead core and victim
came to
pilled.
Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So it's premeditated because they were having a party.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
And somehow she didn't realize this wasn't just normal intuition. No, I'm just really good at thinking. I can hear people's inner thoughts.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campground.
He was a nude, he had underwear
strapped him
on.
to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter.
Don't tell Twitch, but I'm nude under my clothes.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Hey Fancy, here's your owl.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival.
Got your
And
squeaky.
then there was the page. This page. The first page that they had found. Not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Because he came from the lake.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The
'Cause
text
it's a
said
thriller.
we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's
You
all
made it
about
back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's
So I
get
got
the
a
car,
package.
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
Opening a package.
Diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay. My friend sent me a package and I was like, I could open it on stream. No one can see it. Tearing it open. Ooh, it's a Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander. Black and white vampires. Just get a webcam. It's busy. It's doing something. It's currently tracking my face.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
See, I don't know how to send just like a picture. I'm still working on my multimedia empire here.
A lunchbox again.
Hey, it's lunchtime.
Who's leaving these out here?
Hope it's not some diner employee slash rest home worker named Rose. That would be weird.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in
You know,
something
you
for
make a
us
lot
to
of sense.
find.
I think I will send it to my Telegram announcements channel. Here in a moment there will be a cutscene and it'll give me an opportunity to do so. Oh no, she's stuck. Okay.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Spoilers OMG. This is the second loop through the spiral. We already know what
I can't
happens.
get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
Rocket Racing.
I'll park there anyway.
Oh, nice.
I wanna walk
Yeah, I
to
saw
the
you went
diner,
live, but I was
get
at
a
work.
feel for the town.
Sorry, I'm sending a message.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Okay, so here's some self-promotion time. Copy this. That's my announcements channel. In case Twitter or whatever doesn't notify you, you can follow that. That way you get a better direct link. Mazel tov.
Hi. Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh, Charlie is me.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Charlie already has a love. He's in love with coffee. He done got percolated already.
Man, it is sweaty in suits, isn't it?
Can I go under?
Charlene?
Oh, I can't go under.
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages?
Oh dear.
I forgot about Kafifi. Hey look, it's Iceman.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Can't believe that happened.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if
Bater.
not, we'd love
Did you see
to
the
get back to
Champion
our
of Light,
hotel
or
and
were you
decompress after what we
shown
saw.
the Herald of
Take a
Darkness?
bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was
Hi,
acting
Sism.
crazy, shouting weird
Yes,
shit
Bater,
at
I'm
us.
referencing
He
the
must have been
performance they
on
did, of
something.
course.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we both
threw you off?
called the cops.
It thruff you off?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting,
You be illin?
"Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was
This is a ritual to lead you on.
terrifying.
Your friends will meet
That's
him
all.
when you're gone.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Time to go profile these people.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
Cult wants their spruce tree back.
I'll see you there.
Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at
Give me the
Cauldron
necklace.
Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there.
Wow, imagine staying at a
They
hotel.
say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder.
I had
They
a
were telling
crash
the
room
truth.
across the street with a friend. You know, in case. Okay, I have all the music already. Okay, so Schism. Drav does not have wings. Corey has wings. In fact, let me ooch this down. Not that one, but this one. Unlock it. Corey. His name is Corey. That's okay. I'm glad you're here.
So you found something there, right? A necklace
I'm
these
doing well,
cultists
Leon.
may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Probably.
How did you put that together?
It's
I'll
evidence.
probably be naked, but
You need to hand
I
it
don't know how to
over.
like change that at this point.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks.
OMG, is that Rose from the Oh Dear Diner?
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter? That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
A whole new design. Flip your sonas. Never keep the same one. Oh, I didn't.
So, Rose,
I don't remember
help
this.
me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
I've really gotten into coffee lately. Like, way too much. Bataire in a chair getting art over there.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
At least I didn't alliterate.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Deerfest.
Well, Christy, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Fuck.
Oh,
Have you
forgot to
heard
say
of
fuck.
this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
How's
Played
it?
some D&D back in the
1
day.
degree of separation.
Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Oh gosh.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police
Hey,
what you saw?
Zuberry Snowmute.
We did.
Thanks
we told
for
those
that
two
follow.
idiot deputies they didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Pet the deer. But yeah, dead naming Twitter. I mean, when Elon had his little breakdown up on stage, he called it Twitter. He was like, yeah, go ahead. Let Twitter die.
Who else to keep this city clean if
Got
not
hit with a minute of, as red as I'm talking screams.
Who else to protect its citizens
Why are you
from the
screaming?
dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
Oh yeah,
Why?
so you got called a deer on
She
Twitter.
kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all
Oh,
very
dear.
weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Darn capitalism. Game saved. I'm going to go to the main menu and I'll be right back into the game. I'm going to cosmetically change. This does not respond very well. Windbreaker. We want the windbreaker. one to be wearing... I guess that one. Okay. Continue. On the internet, no one knows you're a deer. Alright, now I'm an FBI agent.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
What is this, Seth Meyers? And now it's time for a closer
This
look.
is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
It's all prep.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
I believe you
guys
can be
don't
ready.
have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
She's so cool. She's so talented. Locked door. Locked door.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Basically, if your insurance covers it, you can get a copay card, and then the company will eat the rest of the costs because they still get to charge your insurance.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
Cause of
What other
death,
clues
lack of
can the body
heart
give
in the
me?
body.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
American
It
words.
doesn't add up.
Like aluminum.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
What's another good one? Got aluminum.
Put up a fight.
Got gasoline. Trunk.
We're dealing with an organized
No, we don't have that.
group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
What's a different case? This case.
I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
The free market will decide. Cultists were wearing deer masks. What kind of cult? A deer cult. Cult symbols. Where else am I going? Murder. Okay. Ew, the ribs. Can you see the ribs? That's gross.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Bodies are gross. Cause of death, lack of heart in the body. Yeah, imagine touching a person. That'd be weird.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Put a look in the chest. I still owe you a string. Okay, triangle choke for you at March. I should figure out how to get redeemed so that people can move my avatar around. That'd be funny.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Try to see what I can do with this. Uh-oh.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Faked losing his heart.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
That is the voice actor and the face of Geralt of Rivia. Well, it's the voice actor's face, but that's Geralt's voice actor.
To get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go. Vanished.
I mean, yeah, we are. They're not on crack, they're Finnish.
Heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
OMG.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Lemonade from Whataburger.
Love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
But Tara, remember when this guy was
supernatural.
dancing?
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Murder, monster, murder,
Is there
monster.
a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
I don't know.
Right
What
before
did you
things
do?
got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
They're dearty.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
I found a clues.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Oh, hey, Esper. How's it going? Well, you're lurking, but hey. The overlap.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots, yo.
Miss Keisha.
Okay?
Miss
Did you get
Keisha.
spooked by the
Oh, she
bodies?
fucking dead.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk.
They're acting like they don't know what's up.
What do you mean the sheriff disappeared?
They're a fine pair.
That's what she said.
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a
Robert
moment, ma'am.
Nightingale.
Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Mayor Setter
Mayor Setter
won't roll
won't
over
on the issues.
on the issues. Mayor Setter's a literal dog. Like actually a dog.
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. If you're a fan of
See you
coffee
around.
and retro vibes, the Oh Dear Diner.
Do you go there a lot yourself?
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Easiest Simon Says around. Da, 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 da. Okay, now we can travel to Cauldron Lake. Why don't you buy Olivia Rodrigo Cheeto buds.
I need to come clean, Anderson.
For the Sony Dusters.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
Gatorade.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold Case Casey.
Cold Case Casey.
Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name,
H2O.
similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of.
Water
It annoyed
sucks.
me, but
It
that was
really sucks.
Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult.
Murder cult.
Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake.
The cult of the word.
The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
A van. But whom's van is that? I don't remember if there was a van in the first run through. The Heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
No, Alan's conservative. He's not woke.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Is that Ilmo Koskela from the Koskela brothers?
Hello.
Do it, damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
So I like how he's introducing himself as if he doesn't know her.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though.
Is cruising allowed in Washington?
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalanpiirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. but I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all I've got for the moment.
What the hell is this?
Let's get to the
What'd you
murder
brothers
site,
do?
Casey.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Raccoons.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
Just in case,
If anything
Casey.
comes up, I'll radio you.
There's more to the page. Or wait, hang on. Never mind. The pages kind of faded in and out. I thought it was the same page.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed, like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. In case the deputy were watching her, she had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
Hey, Phoenix. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so this page was not in the first run. Like, I can tell you that. Like, that's why I thought the other pages had missed some stuff. Is this thing open? Bonk. I don't know if I can do this part yet. Because that's supposed to be revealed. Hey, it's good to see you, Phoenix Virus. Thanks for stopping by.
There's another lunchbox.
Another lunchbox from Cold Case Casey, with one fragment in it. Gee, thanks. These sounds are pretty spooky. So we're gonna head back down here. Follow the footprints.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Fuck.
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Hey, girl. Let's profile him.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
I'm open as
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
What is? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Thank you for the sploosh.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
We did it. We solved where Nightingale goed.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap?
Yes.
If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall. And in the cabinet, Another manuscript page.
And on the wall, an owl.
I need to find the witch's hut.
I sound like Alan Wake. Let's see. The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. I guess I don't hear it myself. I don't think I sound like Matthew Peretta.
Anderson, I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Well, maybe I've adapted some kind of his vocal patterns after 13 years of Alan Wakeisms.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
All my shit's in the shoebox. Holy shit. All my shit in the shoebox. I'm so happy. Alright, we want to increase the quality of resources. We want to add a charge to the flashlight. We want to increase maximum health. We'll bring the safe haven one here. There, that might be good enough cheating. And we have pills. Yes, okay. Quick slot these right here. Let's go left. I am so equipped for this now. Another page. Dark Poem 1. I'm so dark.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
I don't think that was there before. Up, see on the bottom right? I got more health out of that. Alright, to the manual save. Oh, I'll write this one.
Christ!
It was just a deer.
Watch in the night!
Occultist. The monster. Like Nightingale.
Love to pop pills. Hey, rifle ammo. Actually, need to go look at that script page. General
Saga
store.
edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Oh.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is the ritual to lead me on?
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay, Robert, where's the heart?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
It's gone from profiling to an interrogation.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
For a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
It sure is.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
As if it had already happened once before.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting. A creepy twig sculpture?
Wash your hands,
Wonder
take the
what's
chicken out of
inside.
the fridge, take a nap.
I should take a look around for a way to open
Wash,
this thing.
fridge,
The cult
nap.
is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Up, down. Hourglass. Horizontal. Up, down, hourglass, horizontal. Like a hacker. Hey, buddy.
Rest easy, buddy.
Oh, she said buddy. Nothing to loot in here, I guess. We'll go out to the left. A lunchbox with 3 fragments. 8. Don't think I can do anything with 8. Nope. I need a lot more. To the overlap. Oh yeah, I can bind these up here. It's too spooky.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
You want a Swedish American to shoot you after blinding you with a flashlight? Show me the terror witch. is still with me.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is moving. Like a nightmare.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark.
It's dark.
Lost.
I'm lost.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls.
Carl Stuckey.
Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a... He's here. Nightingale. Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Loading screen.
Nightingale. Lloyd brought you here, witch.
Ah. Ow. No grabbies.
Go.
Also, what's a flash stone? Oh, shit. Oh, nothing personnel, kid? Oh, I'm gonna blast him with this. Oh, well. Probably could have saved that for the last iteration. Oh, hello. I did it. I'm a lowercase g gamer. Oh, hi, Alan.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Alan is woke now. He's out of the place.
apart. Made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging hard.
Yeah, game's over. Everyone go home.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just
No,
disappeared.
BG3 got Goaty. This got best direction.
Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around.
Yeah,
If
best
the flooding's
direction and best
receded, there might
narrative.
be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Alan got Norded.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Oh my
The
goodness.
flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Wait, where do we put the X in his name? If he got Norded. Xanal? X-A... No wait, that just looks like X-anal.
Another locked box.
Also, what's funny is Alan got Norded is not actually an accurate statement. 3, 2, 1, 5. It's like I have ESPN or something. Spins slowly in a circle. Speaking of Hacker Man, I hope that Kung Fury gets all that stuff figured out. Apparently they finished Principal, but then investors were holding on to the money so that they couldn't pay the FX team or something. I think there was a lawsuit. Something weird is going on with Kung Fury the movie. I cosplayed Kung Fury at an anime convention once. There was a whole family of Deadpool there. Kung Fury? The baddest cop from the city? Hey. Just for that, I'm shooting dog with rifle. Or not. Dogbert, come back. Out, Kate. I guess we'll tank a shotgun. This really is nightmare difficulty. Die to a dogger.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Oh no. Thank you for the bitty bits. Even though I was shooting a dog, you gave me bits. I appreciate. And there goes the ding. Hey, chicka bum bum. Oh no, I'm gonna get chewed. An arrow. There's the key. Lost in an ever-ending night.
There's another cult stash.
But what if you are what you eat? Your goldfish, are you the snack that smiles back? Do not Kristen Stewart at me.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. Reminds
One
me
bird
of the
for the
nursery
light,
rhymes I
2
read to
for
Logan when
darkness,
she was
3 birds
little.
for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. 1 bird for light.
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Oh, I don't need to do those.
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Up, miss. So I'm on the hardest difficulty. That's why I took a whole mag of that to kill it. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Shotgun shells. Jingle bells, shotgun shells, something, something, egg. I don't know, that's not the lyrics. The real lyrics are jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin ran away, the Batmobile lost the wheel, the Joker got away. Or those were the lyrics until The Simpsons changed it to say jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. And you can actually tell how old people are by how they respond to what are the lyrics to Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. Because people that were kids during or after that episode of The Simpsons, say Robin laid an egg. It's graphable. The Cult of the Tree. You are baby.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. Sure. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. The Cult of the Tree is behind these murders.
I can see when it runs an ad, so I didn't say anything while. Yeah, I can tell when it's doing it, so I don't try to talk to people. That's why I'm doing case stuff. I mean, if you subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime, there'd be no ads. I can't do this.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale...
I'm terrible at self-promotion. That's not important. This is important. Quick save. I'm gonna need to start bringing these along. See, look, I have 2 hammer charms now, and I can't get rid of them. Space gun? That's a crossbow. It goes way the fuck over here because I don't use it.
Another one of those rhymes.
I can't do this one because I don't have enough dolls. Did you say anything? No! I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Spaceballs.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
There's a rhyme over here.
Oh, the dolls are inside. Moose, you good? The deer.
I feel bad for these guys.
well, technically, the crossbow is a space gun. It shoots a crossbow bolt that flies through space and hits the enemy. Got the hero doll, the wolf doll, the Roald doll. Don't do a violence. I'm doing the violence. I'm the violencizer. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. We'll go wolf, hero.
That's not right.
Fuck. Alright. Hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. So we'll say left home to right or wrong. From the woods came the wolf so greedy. There we go.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
Something changed.
What is this? Oh shit.
I don't need a coffee mug. Actually, I'll take the coffee mug.
Another charm for my bracelet.
The coffee mug charm is an instant self-revive when you get killed in the face. Since I'm on Nightmare, I might need it. They're chalk sketches. They're not supposed to be good. Fancy, I'm terrible at this game. It's only my third playthrough. I mean, they did just now drop the nightmare difficulty that we're on. A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. But only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. So we have the crow. No, wait. Start over. So, protecting. And then the wolf goes to the house, but the hero, brave of heart, is there.
Okay.
Something changed. I don't need the motorcycle charm, I already have one. Where's the puppy? I'm just gonna run. The pupae.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Rock, rock, tree, are you bright enough? This one is... Seven minus 2, it's 5. Five rock, 6 rock, 8 rock, or 8 tree. 5, 6, 8. No, 5, 8, 6. There we go. Zitty, boom, bap. Hope that wolf doesn't haunt me later.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
That's 9 bullets. Or 9 bullets. Fragments. I'm 1 short. No, not that. This one? Nope, 20. That's the sawed-off. Don't have that. Long range. Alright. Basically need 1 more of those. I'll be A-okay. Okay. We interrupt the late night poker game.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Lunchbox. With the one we needed. We'll go full auto.
To Saga, with a heightened survival.
The crossbow is not full auto, but it can hold 2 bolts. I will not be using the crossbow. I'm just too good of a person. No, the crossbow's really annoying. Auto magic. Well, now I am. The crossbow is... the reload animation is so slow. And if you interrupt it at any time, you have to start all over. Like you could run a 1-minute ad within the reload time. Repeating crossbow, yeah, you can repeatedly reload it. And it's extremely slow. But it is repeatable.
ready to go?
Oh, he's in the back. Nice. I drive.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her.
Bye,
Bye
Logan.
for now.
Logan is totally alive. That's how I'm trying to be. Sip.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
He remember. Alan Wake.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Oh! And as usual, our house band, Old Gods of Asgard, is here. Hey, get ready, you crazy Vikings!
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
But Tara, let's get in the tabloids. To bring this song to its end. I don't know how to get in the tabloids. I'm kind of inept at that.
Alan! Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo!
I'm trying to get that skibbity toilet money.
It's so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
And he's gone.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before.
We're hearing
None
his
of it
voice
felt
right
right.
now.
Was I losing my mind?
It's Matthew Peretta. He played Casper Darling in Control. .665, the neighbor of the beast.
Time is broken here. Maybe time never worked the way we think it does. It loops around, and yet it goes forward. A spiral. I thought I was finding remnants of the earlier loops, earlier drafts of my writing. Murder sites that
This
I
is new.
clues, mementos for myself to guide me on, but maybe that's only part of it. If telling this not a straight line, then there are loops beyond these loops. Vast complex superstructures beyond what's happening to me now, ahead of me. And I'm there as well, a version of me, something. I have become some elevated, enlightened version, an archon, a demiurge, a demon of some sort playing a secret game, building something, his past self upon to get there. A deus ex machina pushing me there.
Or maybe I've seen it.
The idea of crazy, intrusive thought. And yet, no crazier than anything else here.
Which version of myself was I? Where was I in this grand loop?
No, that was new. That was new to this version of the game.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to meet you all.
Your friends will meet him when you are gone. We're in the writer's room.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about writing here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Because I'm on New Game Plus, I've unlocked all the songs. The dark place, trapped, you must write to escape. Alright, let's write some and escape some. As a treat.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Welcome back! Thank you! Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based off. Let's do this!
There's still no save points.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
The Max Payne movie reference.
In that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah,
Sam's great.
Just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Turns to camera. Five, 6, 5. As it spirals out of control, things change.
Hello?
Ah, no rain. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor? You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
All they've had to do to make Ahti confusing is to translate Finnish idioms to English. And then no changes. Basement.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the... Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness. Place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
In an ocean that's not an ocean, in a lake that's not a lake. End of part.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan,
Yes.
listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Subway pass.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
It's past midnight. I should probably stop playing. But yeah, this was a nice one. I'll be doing this more. This will be on YouTube in case you missed something.